Have you ever stopped to think that your essential everyday appliances might be on borrowed time due to simple habits you don't even notice? That's right, many of us make common mistakes in cleaning and maintenance that silently erode the lifespan of these important devices. Imagine the frustration of having to spend money on a new appliance, or worse, on an expensive repair just because a filter was dirty or a water splash wasn't cleaned up in time. In this video, we're going to reveal 7 bad cleaning habits that most people have, which are literally throwing money away by drastically shortening the lifespan of their home appliances. Get ready to discover secrets ranging from the correct way to clean your filters to the right way to unplug an appliance from the outlet. Stay until the end to transform the way you take care of your home, and at the same time, save a good amount of money on unnecessary appliance replacements. Chapter 1. The Danger of Forgotten Filters. Often, dust and dirt are silent enemies of your appliance's longevity, and filters are the first barrier against this threat. Vacuum cleaners with clogged filters lose suction efficiency, forcing the motor to work excessively and overheat, which inevitably leads to premature wear and tear. Accumulated dirt can also be expelled back into the environment, compromising the quality of the air you breathe indoors and harming your health. In washing machines, the lint filter is crucial for trapping small objects and fabric residue that detach during washing. If this filter is obstructed, water may not drain correctly, causing dirt to accumulate inside the machine and even unwanted overflows. This not only impairs the cleaning performance of your clothes, leaving them with lint, but also overloads the drain pump, significantly reducing its lifespan. Dishwashers also have filters that prevent food scraps and grease from clogging the water jets and the pump. A dirty filter prevents proper circulation of water and detergents, resulting in poorly washed dishes with residue. Furthermore, the accumulation of debris can cause an unpleasant odor inside the appliance and, in the long term, damage internal components, forcing expensive maintenance or appliance replacement. In the case of air conditioners, neglecting air filters is a very serious mistake that compromises both the appliance and your health. Dirty filters restrict airflow, making the compressor work harder to cool or heat the environment, increasing energy consumption and component wear. Poor filtration also allows allergens and dust particles to circulate in the air, worsening respiratory problems and allergies for those living in the area. Routine filter cleaning should be seen as an essential part of preventive maintenance, not an optional task. Check your appliance manuals to understand the recommended frequency for cleaning and replacing each filter. Remember, a clean filter not only ensures the proper functioning of the appliance, but also optimizes energy consumption and extends the lifespan of your investment, saving your money and the environment. Chapter 2. Abrasive Products, the Invisible Enemy of Surfaces. The temptation to use stronger cleaning products to solve stubborn dirt is great, but this is one of the biggest mistakes you can make with your appliances. Aggressive solutions, such as abrasive cleaners, steel wool, and even some multi-purpose cleaners contain particles or chemical components that are extremely damaging to surfaces. They create micro-scratches that initially are almost imperceptible, but over time become visible and deep, compromising the aesthetic appeal of the appliance. In addition to the visual aspect, the continuous use of these abrasive products can remove the protective layer or the original paint of the appliances. This layer is essential to protect the appliance's material against oxidation, corrosion, and stains. Once damaged, the surface becomes exposed and vulnerable, accelerating the process of deterioration and premature aging of your equipment, which can lead to unexpected expenses for replacement or repair. In appliances with digital control panels or sensitive surfaces, such as microwave screens or induction cooktops, the danger is even greater. Inadequate products can not only scratch, but also cause failures in the internal circuits or even erase the markings and icons on the panel, making the appliance's use confusing and inefficient. The visibility of buttons and functions is crucial for usability and safety, and losing it is a major inconvenience. The choice of cleaning products should always be guided by the manufacturer's recommendation, found in the instruction manual of each appliance. Generally, a soft, damp cloth with water and a neutral detergent is more than sufficient for daily and effective cleaning of most surfaces. For more ingrained dirt, there are specific products formulated to be gentle yet efficient without damaging the delicate finish. Remember that the beauty and functionality of your appliances depend heavily on how you treat them. Investing in correct and gentle cleaning products is investing in the durability and appearance of your appliances. Small cares today prevent big problems and expenses tomorrow, ensuring that your appliances remain like new for much longer, performing their functions with mastery and efficiency. Chapter 3: Accumulated grease, a silent and corrosive danger. Grease is a persistent villain in the kitchen, and its accumulation on stoves and ovens goes far beyond aesthetics, posing a real threat to the durability and safety of your appliances. When grease is not removed regularly, it becomes ingrained, forming a sticky, dark layer that is difficult to clean. This crust not only retains dirt, but also becomes a breeding ground for bacteria, compromising the hygiene of your kitchen and the food prepared. In addition to being unhygienic, accumulated grease has corrosive properties. It reacts with the metal of stoves and ovens, especially on enameled or stainless steel surfaces, causing permanent stains and, in more severe cases, even material corrosion. This deterioration weakens the appliance's structure, significantly reducing its resistance and lifespan, making it more prone to failures and breakdowns. The risk of fire is undoubtedly the most serious consequence of excessive grease accumulation. In ovens and stoves, ingrained grease is highly flammable, and the constant heat generated during use can easily ignite these residues. A small oversight, such as an oil splash on a greasy surface, can quickly turn a meal into a disaster, putting not only your appliances at risk, but also your home and family. Preventive and regular cleaning is the best defense against grease accumulation. After each use, or at least daily, wipe the surfaces of the stove and oven with a damp cloth and neutral detergent. For heavier dirt, specific, non-abrasive degreasing products should be used, always following the manufacturer's instructions. Deep cleaning of the oven should be done periodically, removing racks and baking sheets for complete sanitization. Do not underestimate the destructive power of grease. A clean kitchen is not only more beautiful but also safer and more functional. By dedicating a few minutes daily to grease removal, you not only extend the lifespan of your appliances, avoiding costs with repairs and replacements, but also protect your home from unnecessary risks. Taking care of your kitchen is taking care of your tranquility and well-being. Chapter 4: Overloading, the excessive effort that costs dearly. The temptation to fill the washing machine or dishwasher to the last available space is common, but this practice is one of the most harmful bad habits for the lifespan of your appliances. When you overload the machine, whether with more clothes than indicated or an excessive amount of dishes, you force the motor and internal components to work far beyond their designed capacity. This continuous and unnecessary effort generates accelerated wear and tear on the parts, drastically reducing the appliance's durability. In the case of washing machines, excessive items prevent proper movement of clothes and circulation of water and soap. This results in ineffective washing, leaving your clothes poorly washed with soap residue or still dirty. Furthermore, the drum can become unbalanced during spinning, causing excessive vibrations that damage bearings, shock absorbers, and even the internal structure of the machine, leading to expensive and frequent repairs. For dishwashers, overloading prevents water and detergent from reaching all surfaces of the dishes, resulting in plates, glasses, and cutlery that come out dirty or greasy. The water pump, responsible for propelling the jets, is overloaded, and the baskets, may have their structure compromised by the excessive weight. This not only frustrates your expectation of having clean dishes, but also accelerates the wear of hoses, spray arms, and the motor itself. The solution to avoid overloading is simple. Follow the manufacturer's recommendations found in your appliance's manual. Each machine has a maximum weight or item capacity that must be respected. It's better to do 2 smaller loads than 1 excessive load that can compromise the functioning and longevity of your appliance. Remember that the time saved by overloading can turn into a much greater expense in the future. Think of overloading as repetitive effort that exhausts the energy and resistance of your appliance. By respecting capacity limits, you ensure that the appliance works efficiently, preserves its internal parts, and delivers the expected performance for much longer. This small change in habit protects your investment and avoids headaches with unexpected maintenance or the need to buy a new appliance before it's time. Chapter 5. Splashes on electronic panels. A short circuit to lifespan. Water and electronics are declared enemies, and one of the most neglected habits in cleaning appliances is ignoring water splashes on electronic panels. Modern appliances such as microwaves, stoves with digital displays, washing machines, and dishwashers have sensitive panels with delicate circuits that control all their functions. Even a small drop of water, if not cleaned immediately, can infiltrate through tiny cracks and cause irreversible damage to internal components. Moisture, upon contact with circuits, can cause a short circuit, burn electronic components, or corrode board traces. Initially, you may notice intermittent failures in the panel's operation, such as unresponsive buttons or flashing lights. Over time, these failures become permanent, rendering the appliance useless or requiring the replacement of the entire panel, which is usually a very expensive and often unfeasible repair. In addition to direct damage to the circuits, prolonged moisture on panels can lead to the development of mold and bacteria, especially in humid places like the kitchen. This not only compromises the hygiene of the appliance, but can also cause unpleasant odors and, in extreme cases, even affect the health of those handling the appliance. The proliferation of these microorganisms can be visible or hidden beneath the surfaces. Prevention is key to protecting your electronic panels. Whenever there's a splash of water, juice, or any other liquid, wipe it immediately with a soft, dry cloth. Avoid using spray bottles directly on the panels. Instead, dampen the cloth and wipe gently. If cleaning with specific products, apply the product to the cloth first, and then wipe the panel, avoiding any excess liquid. Dedicating a few seconds to dry a splash is an investment in your appliance's longevity and your peace of mind. This simple care prevents a small incident from turning into a big problem, protecting the functionality and value of your appliance for much longer. Remember, quick action in cleaning liquids on electronic panels is fundamental to preserving the health and lifespan of your equipment. Chapter 6. Ignoring signs, the small noise that hides a big problem. Many of us have a habit of postponing attention to strange, small noises or intermittent failures in our appliances, hoping the problem will solve itself or worsen before we take action. However, ignoring these early signs is a costly mistake that can turn a simple, cheap repair into a complex and very expensive problem. Small noises, such as a squeak in the refrigerator, a click in the washing machine, or a vibration in the oven, are usually the first indications that something is not working as it should. These noises and failures are, in fact, a warning that some component is worn out, dislodged, or that there is a lubrication or alignment problem. For example, a bearing that starts to fail in a washing machine may emit a high-pitched sound, and if ignored, it can lead to the breakage of other adjacent parts, such as the shaft or the drum, resulting in a much more extensive and costly repair than simply replacing the bearing. The logic is the same for other appliances. An oven that has difficulty heating or a stove with a weak flame may indicate problems in the gas system or resistances, which, if not checked, can compromise the entire system. Small failures in the control panel, such as stuck buttons or lights that flash for no reason, can be the harbinger of a bigger problem in the electronic board, and acting quickly can prevent its total loss. The cost-benefit of early intervention is immense. Calling a technician to check a small noise or a minor failure is almost always much cheaper than waiting for the appliance to stop working completely. Preventive maintenance based on these signs can significantly extend the lifespan of your appliance, avoiding the need for premature replacement and saving a considerable amount of money in the long run. Develop the habit of paying attention to the sounds and performance of your appliances. If you notice any change in normal operation, consult the appliance manual for basic solutions or seek a qualified professional. Do not underestimate the intelligence of your equipment. They speak when something is wrong. Listening to these warnings can be the difference between a small adjustment and a significant financial loss. Chapter 7: Pulling by the cord, a shortcut to disconnection. This is perhaps the most common and underestimated habit when it comes to damaging appliances and their electrical connections. Pulling an appliance from the outlet by the cord, instead of firmly grasping the plug, may seem like a harmless shortcut to some, but it is an extremely harmful practice. The force exerted on the cable causes unnecessary and direct stress on the internal connection points of the plug, and worse still, on the point where the cord joins the appliance, creating micro-ruptures in the wiring. Over time, and with repetition of this habit, the copper filaments inside the cable begin to break, one by one, reducing electrical conductivity and generating overheating. This excessive heating can melt the wire's insulation, exposing the wiring and creating a serious risk of electric shock, short circuit, or even fire. The safety of your home and family is directly compromised by this small but dangerous negligence. In addition to safety risks, pulling by the cord also compromises the appliance's functionality. The damaged connection can lead to intermittent failures in the appliance's operation, such as power supply interruptions, poor contact preventing the appliance from turning on, or irregular operation. Eventually, the cable can completely detach from the plug or the appliance itself, rendering it useless and requiring an expensive and often complex repair. The solution is simple and requires only a little more attention. Always hold the plug firmly when disconnecting an appliance from the outlet. Apply force to the plastic body of the plug, avoiding any tension on the cord. This practice not only protects the cable and connections, but also ensures that you do not damage the outlet itself, which can also be affected by the unbalanced force when pulling only by the cord. Taking care of your appliance cords and plugs is an investment in the safety and longevity of your equipment. An intact electrical connection is synonymous with an appliance that functions efficiently and safely. By changing this small habit, you avoid electrical problems, extend the lifespan of your appliances, and ensure peace of mind knowing that your home is protected against unnecessary risks. Conclusion: we have reached the end of our journey through the 7 bad cleaning habits that silently sabotage the lifespan of your appliances. We hope you have realized how small changes in your routine can make a huge difference in the durability, efficiency, and safety of the appliances that make your daily life more practical. Taking good care of your appliances is not just a matter of cleaning, but of saving money and preventing future expenses. Now that you are armed with all this knowledge, it's time to put what you've learned into practice and transform the way you interact with your equipment. If you enjoyed the content and want more valuable tips like these to take care of your home and your wallet, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like on this video. Your interaction is very important to us and helps us bring more and more useful information to you.